Good morning. Welcome back to the work week. If you have been affected by the storms, my heart and my positive vibes go out to you. We are in North Carolina ourselves, and we are maybe 2 hours from the coast. So we've had a lot of family and friends that are in the heart of it, and we were on the outskirts of it. Luckily, it looks like the sun has come out today, and I understand that there's more tropical storms out there, whether it be this storm or the next. Please take care and make the most of it, whether it be the time of or coming back. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 productivity tips that I believe help increase productivity when you're coming back to a shorter work week. You can use this even on a normal work week. I use these tips all of the time, and it's so impressive how much work can be done when you are really conscious and really mindful, very intentional with the way you approach your days. So getting right into it, the first thing is what I consider to be chunking. I use chunking as a way to no longer multitask. So I grew up in a profession, the veterinary profession, where multitasking was required. And a lot of jobs, a lot of people consider themselves to be very productive and an asset if they are skilled at multitasking. But over the years, research has proven time and time again that it is less effective to multitask and more mistakes are made. So over the years, I have changed the way that I approach my day, understanding that certain superficial tasks that require less brain power could be done together, but still in a chunking capacity. So if you are, checking in on your team, you could maybe be talking to more than one person about more than one thing and just giving a rundown to the day. That is doing a number of superficial tasks that don't require a ton of brain power to do, but they may fall under the same headline. Now, when you go to check all of your emails and respond to your emails, which I recommend doing toward the middle of your day rather than the beginning of your day, even if you're coming back from lunch, don't open your email box the first thing, because chances are if you have priorities on your day, on your to-do list, your must-do list, you are going to end up putting out fires for a bunch of other people if you open that email. So look at your day. Look at the things that you need to do within your day and chunk them. So for me, it would look like writing articles or blog posts or, for the book. All of that gets done at a certain period of the day. Checking emails and responding to emails, that gets done at a certain portion of the day. For your job, you have to look at your day and make it work. So the second thing is taking breaks. I know it sounds counterintuitive or counterproductive to do this, but I can assure you, again, the research supports breaks help you come back up to 42% more productive. So we grind, thinking, if we just spend 10 hours at our desk or 12 hours in the clinic or at your place of work, just grinding away, not taking a break, not going to the bathroom, not eating, not stepping away from the business, not going outside and getting fresh air, always at the task at hand, whatever that task at hand is. So we think that is us being loyal and dedicated and productive, when in fact your concentration dwindles, your work output dwindles. If you are focused on quality output, you will find that when you come back from a break, you are able to re-engage rather than slowly disengaging. So those breaks, based on deep work and the way the brain works, are recommended to be taken every 90 minutes. So the mind will naturally wander every 90 minutes, and every person, I think, can be a little bit different. Every job can offer a little bit of difference, but if you just kind of have some sort of starting point to say, this is the time allotment that I'm going to offer myself to do X, Y, and Z. So that's my third recommendation. I put time allotments on the tasks that I'm doing. The most I will go generally is 90 minutes, but I will even break it down into less time to say 60 minutes. In this hour, these are the tasks that I'm going to be doing, or better yet, the one task that I'm going to be doing. Be very realistic when you're looking at your day. If you were to make a to-do list and then accurately assign the times that it takes you to complete those tasks, most often than not, we are overscheduling ourselves. People will have like 96 hours of work to do in one day. And then their confidence is drained. They feel like they have not accomplished something. So be really realistic and say, I need to get these 3 items done today, and this is the time that I'm going to have in order to do those tasks. Because that is focusing on the chunking. You're able to take breaks. You're able to be 100% engaged, or whatever amount engagement you can offer yourself. You know, even if it's 90% engagement, say you're sick, and then offering yourself a time constraint, because when we have 12 hours to do a task, or even 7 days to do a task, the motto is, or the rule of thumb is that your work will take you the amount of time that you have in order to get it done. So your work will fill up the space that you've offered yourself in order to get that done. I am notorious for this. Some people will consider it to be procrastination, but for me, sometimes deadlines assist me. If I think to myself, I've got a month to get, college students, papers, you've got a month to get a college essay in. For me, a book, whatever the case is, you kind of wait. You wait and you kind of do a little bit each day, when instead, if you were to say, I have 1 hour to get this done, and I need to get it done so that I can move on to the next task, the next set of tasks. So going back to the chunking. So you can see where these 3 things, chunking, taking breaks, and offering a time allotment, will go to reinforce and support the system that you're building for your day's work. And beyond that, try not to put out too many fires that aren't really fires. That's just a little tidbit for me. I know a lot of people, no matter where you're at in the team, especially leadership, people will get caught up in putting out fires that aren't really fires. So even on a day where, you're coming back from a hurricane, a lot of things can seem like an urgency when in fact they are not. And depending on the type of business that you're in, your clientele may feel that they or their issue is a matter of emergency. And if anything can put an emergency in perspective, let's hope it's a hurricane. But a lot of people still don't have that perspective, and so they are wanting priority, and it's your job to establish those priorities and communicate them effectively and compassionately and empathetically, so that your clients understand that you care about them, your team understands that you care about them, your colleagues, or even your family understand that you care about them. So I wish you well, and I hope these 3 things increase your productivity. And then if you can increase your productivity, your quality of life, and everything follows. Again, if you like this message, please subscribe and share. It helps to support the message that Mind of Bliss, or that me, Renee Michelle, I am sharing with you, again, to enhance your quality of life, find your bliss, and enjoy